Drake is one of this generation's biggest artists, with some of the most popular songs of the last 15 years. To reach the feat of the most digitally streamed US artist, he needed a solid production team. And here we have some of Drake's most well-known collaborators: Boy Wonder, OVO 40, OZ, but there is one producer who consistently delivers Drake hits. His name is Vinylz, and he is responsible for these songs. And today, let's find out the importance of Vinylz production. Jimmy Cooks was released in June 2022 and debuted at #1 on the US chart. The song opens with Player Fly's Just Awake and Shaken, which then transitions into You Were Gone by Brooke Benton, which is pitched up and looped for the rest of the song. Vinylz has said he loves the old school sample feel. This is then followed by some 3 6 Mafia influenced drums. And this sub bass gives the track its low end. To keep the track interesting, Vinylz adds these hi-hat rolls and this open hat throughout the track, which then swaps with the original hi-hat. Still supporting the Memphis feel of the beat. We know Drake loves a lot of space in his beats.
I used to put like a bunch of sounds in my beats. I remember him picking apart an old song we did a long time ago called City Is Mine. He's like, I like this beat. Like, but take this off, take this off, take this off. It's like so bare now, but like when he went in the studio and did his thing on it, I was like, oh, I get it. And he actually taught me like less is more.
And Vinylz gives Drake this canvas to paint his ideas. Rich Flex was the most popular track on Her Loss. The song opens with the sample Sugar, I Want You Girl. This then leads to the main sample of the song, which is from the movie The Invasion of the B-Girls. These two sections are put together and give the track a dark, menacing vibe, something we know Vinylz likes. This is followed by some yet again 3 6 Mafia inspired drums, with subtle hi-hat rolls and a busy 808 which just follows the root notes. The beat transitions to the second section using the sample from the intro. Part 2 opens with this dark piano playing a simple pattern. And these two drums are added over this busy 808 pattern. Again, leaving 21 Savage and Drake as much room as possible. Both these FLPs will be up on my Patreon, as well as the remakes from other videos. Go and check those out for a more in-depth look. There are certain things I've noticed with Vinylz beats. His use of 3 6 Mafia style drums, fast hi-hats and sometimes multiple hi-hat patterns, his use of samples, and also lots of room in the track. For beat 1, I started with these synth layers, this ARP and octave pluck. I then added this other synth as a melodic lead. The drums I added here are all very raw, gritty drums, with busy hi-hats, kick pattern, and perks. This 808 then adds the low end. For the chorus, I then added this distorted lead, as well as changed the hi-hat pattern to a simple 2-step, something we know Vinylz loves to do. Today's video is sponsored by Lala.ai. Lala.ai are a next generation vocal and music stem separation site and allows you to remove any element of a track without quality loss. Lala.ai helps with my own remakes, as I can separate tracks into drums, melody and bass, making it much easier to transcribe. I also like using the site to get acapellas for my own beats, which reminds me to leave enough space for an artist. The link in my bio gives you all 10 free minutes to extract tracks. Check that out after this video and let's get back into it. And this is what it sounds like with the Lala AI acapella over the top.
Yeah, no friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers, man, you niggas ain't no kin to me.
For beat 2, I started with this Patti Smith sample. Which I then sped and pitched up. The drums featured are the gritty 3/6 Mafia style. This time with a sub bass instead of an 808. In the chorus, I added these strings to keep it interesting, as well as this chopped up Memphis chant. And for the drums, I added this new hi-hat pattern and 808. And to find out how Baby Keem became rap's next rising star, check out this video.
21, can you do something for me? 21. Can you hit a little rich flex for me?